Mafia for a little bit, have some fun there, and then we'll see where the night takes us, I guess. I'm super excited, I'm stoked. And yes sirs, and ma'ams. Also not sure, I'd like to say thank you to the 2 new subscribers, thank you so much. But just to make you aware, if you read the description, you'll see that I don't mind subs. I really enjoy it, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very grateful for it. But I'm not gonna ask you to subscribe, because if you want to, you will.
34, 10, 6 at the MRPD.
10-4. As I was saying, like, if you want to subscribe, 100% go for it. If you don't, then don't. I don't mind at all. I'm doing this for fun, and I'm doing this so my little brother can watch. Because he can't RP himself. Because he does not have a computer. So, yeah, let's just have some fun. I know the last 2 streams, well, the previous one and this one, I did not start with music. It's just because I'm in a bit of a hurry to get my stream started. So I'm talking to keep you company, if you're watching. Yeah, but the previous time, I was busy as well. It's just difficult to get everything set up in the short amount of time I have. Well, but anyway, I'm excited to get back into the server. Stoked because we might have a new member in the gang, depending on how he behaves. We'll see. Other than that, everything should be going as usual. Might be some changes in the gang itself, so stick around for that. There's been some arguments within the gang, some confusion about the ranking order. But all good. So what I'm gonna do right away is I'm gonna interview this lad real quick, and then I'm gonna go on duty. So I'm just gonna call in RTO that I'm gonna be busy for a few mics, and then I'm gonna mute myself. PD 33, I'm gonna be 10-7 for another 5 to 10 mics. I'm gonna deafen RTO as well.
Sound muted.
Okay, so then I can't fail RP with RTO, can't get information that I shouldn't be getting. Okay, gee, yeah, that's okay, I don't mind. Oh no, I forgot to change my Steam name, dude. Reperino Peperino. But doesn't matter, I'm just gonna teleport to this location. No, it's nice because I can get into my outfit. No, why do you have blue hair? Oh, I remember, okay. I have to update that, dude. Oh. Casual. Such a dipshit. Saved vehicles, let's go to SUVs. Oh, it's only a ladder, it's the issue. Oh, there he is. Hello. Open. All good. So you want to join the Mafia, you said? Can you hear me? Hi, can you hear me? What? Hello? Can you hear me? Testing?
There we go, I heard you.
Oh, okay. I was worried for a moment there.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, all good. Alright, so just tell me a little about yourself.
I generally do a lot of police RP. I sometimes do a bit of civ RP with like some of my friends like Graham and stuff, but then it's generally not as fun because like there's only one, two of you can't really do anything like major. I do quite a bit of EMS, quite a bit of PD. I'm looking to start with some civ and get like expand my RP experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
100%, definitely. I totally agree with what you're saying. Even me, like I joined FD because I wanted something different.
yeah, I've done FD and PD for a while, so I was like looking for something extra to do, like because just patrol normally gets a bit boring, like EMS gets a bit boring after a while. You know what I mean?
It does, especially if you're doing it for like 4 hours straight. It does get old.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like 8 hours a day.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Well, I just wanted to know that, and then please tell me why you would like to join the Mafia.
Yeah, because there's some people in it that I know. Like I know, I know you from the, I know who you are from the CNW team. I'm pretty good friends with Graham. I believe he's in yours. Is Graham in yours?
Yes, sir, but
Yeah,
Graham said he wants to leave, so
Oh, did he? Oh,
yes,
well,
sir.
I don't know. I just feel like you're good. I don't know. I
Right,
like
well,
I've been talking to Chills. What's that? Oh,
yeah, I know.
I've just been talking in Discord a lot, and it's like I was just asking him to do McDonald's something because we just talk quite a bit. and we were looking at
Okay.
graphics packs together, and yeah, he just said that he thinks that one's probably the best one, so I thought, why not? I thought, should I get into it?
Okay, alright. No, I totally get it. I'm gonna send you a little document, okay?
No, those are the rules.
There are rules contained within it. If you go to the bottom,
Alright.
you'll see what we or who we will benefit, okay? Within there, you'll see a blue word that says rules. That is the link to the actual rules
No.
within the gang itself. But that's not the only rules. Like the MO, which I'm gonna send you, is the rules, basically. Okay, there's another one that's basically like the code of conduct, which is just a shorter version for the people who are too lazy to read the entire MO. I'll send both to you real quick, and then you have a look at that, and then let me know if you are still interested in joining, because I do enforce the rules and not everyone likes that, but that is
I don't
okay,
mind.
because I'm gonna keep doing that because that's who I am.
I know, like, why wouldn't you enforce the rules? The rules are there for a reason.
Exactly.
They're not there.
Exactly.
They're not there just to be ignored.
Exactly. So I'm gonna send you both the COC, or the cock as some people call it. It's just the code of conduct. That's just like a rundown of what you can and can't do and should and shouldn't do. It's so simple. It's really so easy to follow. I mean, we're doing this because we want to be professional. We want to have some fun, especially if we are whitelisted officers and even FD. We'd like to catch a break, you know. We'd like to see the other side of the law and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's read the rules, I know.
Exactly. So have a read over that. If you are still keen on joining, just let me know, and then we'll take it from there.
Yeah, the rules seem fine. I've got no objection to them.
Great. So, like I said, if you agree with everything that's in there, you still want to join, just send me yes, I'd like to join or whatever, and then I'll request your tags soon. I know Boyet can't join anymore because he doesn't have time. And like the funny thing is, everyone in CID, or every high-ranking CID members almost in the gang, so everyone who should be investigating the gang is in the gang, so that's one of the reasons why he left. Yeah, I didn't realize that until someone brought it up the other day. But yeah, and Graham kind of had an issue on how I approached something in the chat, which I understand everyone has their own viewpoints. Like, I'm not angry at him at all. It's just his view, it's his opinion, so I don't mind. So he requested his tags to be removed. So I'll do that, and Boyet's in a few hours maybe. Okay, and then I'm gonna request yours at the same time, because I don't want to send 3 messages requesting for tags, you know. I want to send one so then he can remove and apply all of them at the same time.
Yeah, just do them all. Yeah, if you do them at the same time, it should be good, because like,
Yeah, so
we might do it all at different times.
alright, we also had a vote because someone broke rules. It looks like everyone is voting for the demotion of the one guy, so, or well, 2 or 3 or whatever, whoever many there were. So when that happens, when they get demoted, I have a feeling that one of them might leave. So I don't know how long I should keep the vote running, because it's only been there for an hour. And
I'd say keep it for a day, and then after a day.
alright, so then I'm gonna do it at the same time, so if you could be patient for another day, I think you'll be okay. Alright. But yeah, like I said, and then your first week will be like a probationary week, you know, like every department has.
Yeah.
And then after that, you become a quote-unquote trainee. We do have ranks and stuff as well. If you look at the MO, I've put in a bunch of links, so you'll see what our outfits look like, you'll see what our vehicles look like, you'll see what we do, and alright then, sir.
Alright. Yeah.
Then you are free to do whatever you wish right now. If you want me to drop you off somewhere, I can do that as well.
Nah, it's good use for if you use for 2.
Okay. Right, so I'll keep in contact. Right, sick. Now to just get back into uniform.
Sound
FiveM.
resumed.
PD33 active supervisor back to Nate. Sounds so
Move
good.
forward, 10-6 at postal 575.
10-4 PD33 1097 postal 575. Alright, let's just get this opened. Alright, friends and foes of YouTube. Let's go have some fun, yeah? Because I mean, peacetime's disabled, so we're gonna have some gunfights. Which is the closest? That's the closest one. This car is actually not bad. I keep forgetting to open my FOV mod. It's really not that big a deal. It's just much nicer when I'm in the vehicle because now it looks like I'm sitting on the steering wheel, dude. Whereas with the FOV mod I can actually see part of my arms, you know. And first view out of the vehicle looks like this, where this is second view without the mod. So now I've got to drive in third view instead of second view. Oh, is there bank robbery? What? No, 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 no. Get into cover, but... What's happening? I think I'm gonna slowly approach. Ask him what's up.
Come on.
Hey Carson.
Yo, I just made that name.
When I saw the
Hey.
vehicles, I thought there was a
Okay,
robbery.
I'm
not sure if it's a problem in our system, but just let me know now, okay? And it will
Yeah,
be
I just made the character. I forgot to add
all
the.
the way to.
Sorry?
Why does Group 6 people just driving all the way through the car, you know?
I don't know, he has no respect for any
Sir,
LEO
police.
vehicles.
Please, can you please move your vehicle for that truck?
Can I get additionals at
stay
723,
outside
please?
the scene. There's currently active police.
Yeah, honestly, I
Oh.
do not know why you would drive straight through a police blockade with your vehicle.
Trooper, who ran the? Is he behind? Where is? Oh, there he is.
Did he just call us troopers?
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, but is it under control? The scene?
PD12 again, can I get
It's
additional
not
32s at 723, please?
It's not
PD16 currently unavailable, active CID.
Oh sorry, what did you request?
Cornell available MCD.
PD33, do you require 32?
10-4, nearest postal is 723.
Turn
User
4,
joined your channel.
PD33, 1097 to postal 723.
to SP38 direct.
SP38, go ahead.
SP74 to SP38. We need MCD up in Blaine County. Nearest postal 2027.
SP38, what's the nature of the call?
Oh,
SP38.
one second. SP74 to SP38, disregard. I thought you were on Marine.
SP38, tempo.
User left your channel.
Alright, so that scene's under control. Oh, my mouse disconnected. Hold up. Okay. It is wired, if you are wondering. Oh, I see him. PD 33 1023 postal 723.
PD 34 7 traffic.
Don't worry, I'm not involved. Just go
Please,
Alright, or double pull me over. That's cool.
All good, sir. You just remain there, please.
There they go.
PD 12, I'm involved in a 1080 heading southwest towards
It's
the
all good,
city
boys. I ain't
on
running.
Los Santos Freeway.
Okay,
I was just
no
talking to the officer over there, and then my friend got pulled over, and then he started running. I don't know.
Alright,
Told him
so
not to.
your friend is the one being pulled
Continuing
over?
past postal 400, still on Los
Alright,
Santos
Carson, you
Freeway,
can keep
heading
following. I'll come by you when this is finished, yeah?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? I'll sit out here. I don't have to get in my car.
Oh, no problem. So, let's just step over to the side of the road, like out of the
Yeah,
way,
100%.
because we need to be safe, you know. All good. So, would you mind just telling me what happened, please?
Yeah, 100%. So I came down, and I saw the Mustang on the side of the road. So I flipped around right there to talk to him, and I was talking, complimenting him
Shots
because
fired,
the
I'm
Mustang
taking
looks
fire.
super nice.
Stand for.
And then my friend came through going 115 in a Bentley somehow. And so he got pulled over. And then he got attitude with the dude was the captain, right? He's in the Mustang, he's the captain.
Yeah, he's the captain.
Yeah, he got an attitude with him. And then I was like, you gotta be nice if you wanna only get a ticket. Or if you only, or you can get a warning too.
Suspect is
Either.
out on foot. Last
Like, you
seen
gotta be
postal
nice
201.
and responsive. So, that's why I was here, and I was trying to tell him, like, stop being an idiot. We were talking shit at each other, but, you know, we're friends. And then
Okay.
he just booked it because he saw you two pull up.
Alright, no problem. I'm just gonna radio to the captain real quick, and I'm gonna ask him
Aye.
if you care to leave.
Saying deposit number 201, we are on the side of hospital.
I'm just gonna chill right here.
PD 33 to PD 12 direct.
Bit busy getting shot at, 201 please.
10-4, just a quick question. Is the white Porsche free to leave the scene?
10-4, he's done nothing.
10-4, PD 33 to 97 201.
User joined your channel.
Right,
User
so
left
you
your
are free
channel.
to leave. You're all clear. So I'm gonna continue, and then you may follow if you wish. I'm gonna do a
Officer down,
U-turn
officer
to
down,
get to
1099.
the officers.
Okay.
I'll see you around, sir. Stay safe.
Alright. Stay safe.
S31 wants to speak on description.
There's no vehicle at the moment. We're on the side of the hospital parking lot at postal 201.
Oh jeez. Obviously a 1099, dude.
The fourth wire and going to the right.
Take a left. Suspect down.
can I get a 1020 on the shot fired? Posted 201.
We good yet, Carson?
Yeah, we got the suspect down and we have one down here.
Oh, gee, that's bad.
Hey, sir, please leave the scene.
Yes, sir. Where's the officer? Hello? Well, I guess I could actually take on my flashlight, you know. Oh, there is. Hang in there, sir.
Yes, I'm gonna check in post for. Oh, okay. You're doing that. Oh, nice.
Looking for a pulse.
Oscar 24 on scene.
Unfortunately, 1144 at Carson.
Damn.
Before you send me to hospital, revive me so I can DV my Mustang, because no one else will be able to get in it and then
Yes,
send me
sir.
to hospital.
Right,
Nah,
stop.
I'll just DV this.
All good. PD 1022. PD 33. May I have can EMS over to postal 201, please? Are we literally at the hospital?
Send me to hospital, good sir.
Oh, well, do.
Remember to give that guy maximum time, killing a Leo.
Okie dokie. Right, so he's literally right here. That's unfortunate, but the suspect must get maximum time. Murder of an Alio.
Yes.
And whatever charges he should have faced, but like he's gonna get maximum out of the way.
Here you go.
Yes.
G'day sirs, just so you know, the suspect should get maximum for the murder of an Alio.
There you go.
I mean, he flew past and then got pulled over.
I'm gonna search the vehicle real quick before I tow it.
10-4.
So, you know, after that happened,
Doesn't really matter.
In the report.
Dude, we should probably get MCD over here.
MCD?
Probably, we literally should get MCD over here. Do you guys know if we have any MCD here?
Who's MCD? Just remind me, please.
major crime suspicion.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's already gone, so... Well,
Okay, no problem. Yeah, he didn't reply to anything in chat about the vehicle, so the vehicle is clear.
Yep.
well, let's go.
Right. PD 33 to all units at Postal 201. The scene is currently code 4.
PD 16 to PD 33 direct.
10 for center traffic.
Go ahead and join LSP waiting for me, please, real quick.
10 for... 3
SB
seconds.
95 will be 10-1, Blaine County.
Yeah.
User left your channel.
Alright.
Ach.
Alright. Yeah, I got you.
Now I need to remember all my binds. Jesus.
Real quick, go look at the Volkov Mafia channel. I'll see you noticed.
Yeah, sure I will.
Just real quick, take a look.
Like the in-game chat?
No, the Volkov Mafia chat on Discord.
Yelling fit, he says. And there again, he takes credit for it.
You're up, 24 back to Nick.
S31 back to
User
Nick.
joined your channel.
You active supervisor.
Dude, I'm just gonna remove his tags.
34 back to 8.
I'm not gonna deal with that, dude. Cause there's tons of shit behind the scenes that shouldn't be happening. Him saying all these kind of things, claiming that he did everything and all that shit. He never lifted a single finger, dude.
I just thought that you might have wanted to know, so.
Thank you though.
Good.
Alright, so now I'm literally just gonna request removal of his tags, yours, Graham's real quick, addition of someone else's, and then I'm gonna take it from there.
Alrighty.
But yeah, thanks for letting me know. I don't know how... whatever. I never said that he never made suggestions, by the way.
Okay.
And everyone said I should get the gang whitelisted. By the way. He actually admitted to me more than once that he's glad that I did it because he's not good with paperwork.
Hey, I think I have a really important meeting that I'm gonna go to, so, and this is gonna completely reflect SASP altogether. Just letting you know.
Okay, all good. You go for that, dude. I'm just glad that I've literally streamed every time I've been active as Volkov, because I've shit tons of all the evidence, and I've 10,000 people backing me up on the truth, so I've no issue defending myself.
Okay. Hey, Vader, I'm sorry, but this is really important.
Yeah,
It's
you
gonna
go for
reflect
that. I'm gonna
everything.
leave right now.
Yep, love you. Bye.
User left your channel.
Zero Alpha 24, 1011 eastbound Vinewood Boulevard, nearest postal 576 is going to be with a black SUV, 1X occupants, no 32s.
User joined your channel.
SB38, is there a supervisor available to come down to Mission Road PD? SB38, requesting a supervisor.
10.
12, I'm on route.
10-4.
What's up, David Dowski?
S31, gonna get one additional unit, time to post of 120.
Turn 4, PD33, 1097, about 2 mics.
What is he doing in the chat?
I don't know, Carson. I'm just glad the owners can see that, and it might become a very big issue, so
24, 1011, code 4 back to Nate.
I'm gonna ask you and Delta and India. India was also in that chat. The one I had about them breaking the rules.
Oof. And that's not the first time, you know.
S31, we moved to 121. I got a truck driver here.
Yeah, I mean, if you say just and then like make sure everyone in the game respects you, and you acting like respectful. And if you start getting, then you should be like understand the all those rules, all those SOPs more than anyone else in the game.
Apparently he messaged Smiley
much
to
more
ask
work
him.
than anyone else in the game.
I want to agree, and he said he asked Smiley on whether he can demote me, then he sent me a snotty message saying like you might want to rethink the owner of the gang thing. Honestly, he's just a child being so childish. That is why age matters in 2020.
Yes, exactly. And if you want to do a vote, then let's just grab all those people. Let's vote again. Vote together. You know.
Exactly. Make the vote
We have
public. Having
26
three
people in the
people,
game, but you only
exactly.
have more than 4, maybe just 5 people vote for like high command emoji.
That doesn't make sense. He's the most unprofessional in the entire gang. I haven't seen him doing a single passive RP. Anyway, let's just focus on this thing real quick. I'm sorry, my world is super slow right now.
Yes, yes, I can tell.
PD 33 1023 at postal 120.
SP31, we're at 121, drunk person. He tried away a little bit.
10-4. Alright, there, postal 121.
User left your channel.
Right behind you.
I'm just gonna go on the other side of the street, maybe it's there.
Oh, I saw another ship. Yes, you're exactly right.
Alright, Carson, you mind helping out please? My world is super slow. I'm just gonna chill until it fixes itself.
Sure, sure.
Third volt for 3 awesome.
Okay, so go for it. I'm gonna probably have to restart my game.
Be taken down to the station at this time for drunk driving. You have the right to remain silent. Everything that you say again will be used against you in court of life. You can't afford a lie or to be given to you by the state to understand your rights.
I think so. I think so.
Alright.
Okay, have you? I'm sorry
User
to ask,
disconnected
but
from
have
your
you done
channel.
the failed security test? I mean, if you need, I can go ahead and bring my press and
I mean, yeah, you can do that,
Sure,
but
24, we have a
I have it
robbery
on the
at
dash
39.
cam as well. He was like really drunk.
Blaine County.
Oh, okay, because I saw we
User
need
left
the
your channel.
BAC for the evidence.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and bring mine, and you can, just perform him a failed security test if you want. but you can just bring it to Windy in the 10.
Just gonna get you the sidewalk.
PD 16 to PD 33 direct.
I want my beer now.
PD 16 to PD 33 direct.
Good wise. PD 33 is currently not available due to the ban wide.
10-4.
10 to PD 33, send traffic.
Can you go ahead and join LSPD waiting for me?
10-4. Oh jeez. Gonna take me 3 years to get into thingy again. I don't have much. What's 6 PM CST?
Vader.
Hold up, dude. I'm coming. Thank you. Why didn't you
Vader.
a long time ago? Yeah. Yes, sir.
Alright, real quick. I
Vader.
have talked to James, and at some point tomorrow we're gonna have the Department of PA and MCU all get together as a big meeting. We're gonna sort of decide whether or not we want to do cross-department 1019s.
So tomorrow, MCD and PA together.
MCU and PA, yeah, we're all gonna get together.
Oh, MCU, excuse me.
I just DM'd Green. I'm
User
waiting on
joined
a
your
response
channel.
from him, but that's sort of what we're doing now. We're sort of setting everything up, but I just wanted to let you know and all that. So, do you have anything that you would want? Like, do you have a con about the cross-department 1019s or no?
Not really. Like, there's a lot of opportunities that would like benefit the actual 1019s, but there's not really a lot of
That's what
water
I said.
activity. But so you can argue that it's not even necessary because no one's on the water. So it really depends on
Fucking
how
little thing
high
there.
command feels.
Yeah. Well,
Let me
it's
see if I can help him out.
basically up to me, you, Green, and then Landon, James, and whoever else is. So, and then there's gonna be multiple. It's mainly what it's gonna decide, and whatnot. So.
Yeah, like I don't have anything against it, nor can I really think of something for it. Like I said, there are a lot of opportunities that it could benefit, especially in the counter-piracy operations and stuff, so that's a plus.
Yeah. Hey, Vader, real quick. Look at the gang chat for me.
I've seen, dude, it's so
The
stupid.
newest
Like
message.
I don't disagree that Jones takes control. I don't mind it at all, just so that someone else can put him on his ass. But I don't get why Alpha is so hostile.
I can just delete his messages.
Okay, I have to put in post.
Please keep it there because this might go all the way up to Smalley
Yeah,
and
we'll try
him
our best
having
to
to
I
chat
just need
to
him
us.
transport. I can take him out from Mission RPD.
I'm good, Carson.
Oh,
So,
you're back. Okay, perfect.
yes, sir. So it's probably gonna go to an issue like that, or Smiley
He's
is
in
just
your
gonna be
car.
like, listen, no one is in control,
Okay,
or
gotcha.
listen,
So-
I'm ending the gang right here, because we're still in a probationary week.
Well, I just want you to know, right, that I'm fully behind you and everything you make. So I
And
trust your
what
decision.
does make me a bit upset is the fact that he said
Are you gonna come with me
my
or not?
hissing fit, or I don't even know what he described it,
Or
but
you just need me to come back pick you up later?
yeah, you can come pick me up later, Carson. I'm just letting my world come back to me.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll be with you now. So he said, he never wanted me to apply for the whitelisted gang, but I can remember as clear as daylight that he said it should be me, and that he's thankful that it was me because he would have never gotten it done.
Oh yeah, well we go.
Anyway,
Sorry.
so
Okay, then I'll wait.
he says,
Sorry, mate. I didn't.
Back to MRPD,
no, it's all good,
authorized 10-1.
yelling fit at members and has been disregarding
User
everything
joined your
I say. How does that make sense, firstly? And secondly, I didn't... Well, you could say that I yell, correct? You could say that it was a fit. If you look at the dictionary meaning or like definition of the words, but honestly, it's in the eye of the beholder, truly. I mean, I was upset because people were GTA driving like crazy, and I have video proof of it. When I told him or asked him why was GTA driving, his first excuse was PCD was on and PSOM was on. He was just having fun. How's that professional in any way? You get what I'm saying? And then he wants to call me out for being unprofessional, but I've only made statements. I've not attacked anyone personally, other than telling him that he should stop pretending to be the owner because he's bossing and he keeps wanting to change everything, but he never suggests through the channels provided, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So what the hell?
are
And
we talking
there's
about?
literally rules,
Hold on,
and
Vader,
no one
Vader.
can follow the rules.
I'm sorry.
Continue.
Vader, we'll talk about this in just a second. James? What, did you figure something out, or what were you doing?
No, I was bringing something to you guys.
So when are we gonna do this little meeting thing then?
The Vader is 01, right? No, Green. You talk to Green?
Green, I DM'd him, waiting for a response.
So yeah, whenever once Green responded and it's confirmed, I'll play. I can wait. That's okay. I can wait.
Green half the time doesn't get on, so it's probably gonna
What's
be
his time?
I know he's American. I think he's EST. I'm not sure.
That's his time, right? That's his time. That's EST time.
Yeah, he's EST.
So EST right now should be 2 p.m. No, 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Even 4 p.m. Don't worry, it takes a bit of time to response. Yeah. So for me, at the most suitable time would be within the next week, after starting from Monday.
You're cutting out, man.
The best suitable place would be starting from Monday.
Wait, so we're gonna do the meeting on Monday, you said?
Well, I said that MCU calendar or SSV calendar is free from Monday till Friday. This Monday to Friday.
Is tomorrow free at all?
Yeah, but we have a rule in our trading or meetings that we have to be 3 days period. Yeah. So because we have the after we announce it, if someone is not there, we can strike them. So.
Well, I don't know if I'll be available Monday because I might be at my mom's.
Hey, Carson.
I was really hoping.
Right,
you'd
so
be
I
free
might have to go
tomorrow to do it.
10:42, 10:07 for
Okay,
a
I can
quick
create it tomorrow, but Will be Green responding by then?
Because Alpha wants to call me and talk
Me and
to me.
him were supposed to have a little meeting
no
with
worries.
me,
I
just
mean, you don't
us
have to
two,
go
later
10-7.
tonight anyways.
I mean, you can if you
So,
want, you know, if you
and
go
he should
10-7.
get my
Yeah,
DM
I'll
here
rather
soon.
do that. I don't know how long
Already
it'll
got
take.
it, but hopefully he'll look at it here soon. So.
Yeah, actually, for
So
you know,
if it's tomorrow,
just let me
if
know
it's
if you're
tomorrow,
gonna coming back, you know.
I'll have to
I'll
talk with
definitely call
each
you.
member privately, okay, and arrange
Okay,
that
see,
with
I'll
them.
see you in like
Once you
10 to
confirm,
15 minutes,
tell me,
hopefully.
and if it's tomorrow,
Sure. I'll be quick.
I'll try to
Okie dokie.
handle it for you guys, okay, and then confirm. So basically, confirm with Green
31
first, then
vaccinate.
confirm with me, and I'll handle it.
Supervisor active
Guys,
VU.
okay?
So are you for being able to 1019 or are you against it?
10-7.
I am for. I
Channel
said
switch.
yes.
User left
Yeah,
your
sure,
channel.
but also I need to check. Like we all need to check if the actual department is okay with it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
like
forgot
we
about
can
that.
agree, but like the heads of the department should agree on it as well.
Yeah. So basically, I can
about like Nico, Birch, and then like Shaq and Dugway and Dillinger for us.
For us, it's a bit different. So I have to go to Bernard, go for O4. Mostly all the decisions come from Bernard. So something related to subdivision.
I
So
don't
Bernard,
believe we have to go. I'm not sure. Okay, that's one thing I'm still not 100% sure on for us. So I still need to talk to Green.
Yeah, so basically for
now that I
SSP,
think about it, it might actually be more beneficial if we do it Monday. But I'm still waiting.
yeah, so basically I'll explain something. So for SSP, even our cadets are not able to 1019 with any other department after finishing their 2 hours. It's still they're cadets, but they finish the 2 hours, they cannot 1019 with any department. I started from then, no other department can 1019. So
yeah.
So we need to figure this out. If it's tomorrow, we can do a meeting, me, you, our command staff with your command staff, and that's gonna be tomorrow. Then the whole meeting for the both department, because I need, I need your people to understand our rules. I need my people to understand your rules. Understand everything to be understood between everything, so we don't have any confusion or arguments.
We'll go over that, but with the
Check
command
with me.
staff, we'll have to. That's all up to Green. I was mainly bringing it to you as a suggestion. Green, that's all up to Green. Green's gonna have to get in touch with them. And then I'm not sure what this whole situation is, but
yeah, that might take a while.
But that's mainly gonna be up to you and Green. So I'm gonna wait for a response from Green.
Yeah. Once you get a response from Green, tell me.
Yep, I'll
Because
DM
Bernard
you.
is easy. Bernard, I can reach easy Bernard. That's easy. Yeah, Nico's LOA, so I'm not gonna able to reach him.
He might still be able to have an input, but yeah, if Green has to contact his higher-ups. So we're gonna have to wait on word from either him or the higher-ups themselves.
Yep, that's correct.
So what I'm trying to say is that the meeting might not be able to take place tomorrow.
Yeah,
it might take a few days, but
yeah, but what we can do for actually going to the command staff of each department, we can let each subdivision command the 01 to 03. And you have 01 to 03 to some, right? Or just 01 and 02?
You're talking like me, Green, Vader, and then you, Landon, and like Brinkman?
Yep.
Alright.
So we can prepare this to get them up to the higher-ups. So we can have a good proposal.
Alright, yeah,
check with Green.
Yep, I'm gonna wait for a response from Green. I'll DM you and then we can figure out times and whatnot. We can all get together and communicate, and then we'll also, and then from there, what we sort of decide, we'll then bring it to command staff, which PD, everyone, like our command staff really shouldn't give two shits. Dillinger literally gave PA perms to use the tactical belt with the zip ties and all that.
Yeah,
So
I heard.
If he's not gonna let us be able to 1019 with SP, it's gonna be pretty odd. So we should be all good. It's mainly up to Bernard to let you guys.
Yeah.
So
Well, we still need verbal confirmation either by text or via voice, but with witnesses. Just
Yeah,
so we know
Well,
that it
yeah,
is
yeah,
100% confirmed.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't just gonna go through. That's why I'm leaving that up to Green, because that's mainly Green's whole thing.
Yeah, sick, but it'll be quite fun if we could actually 1019, I'm not gonna lie.
Obviously, there's a lot of pros and cons that are gonna be put in place, but for now, I think, yeah.
Yeah, there are gonna be a lot of pros and cons, but you know, hopefully we'll work on the pros. You know, it's because yeah.
I think the only cons is just slight difference in SOPs. I think that's about the only thing, is because some of us will have strict rules. So
Which one is more strict in your when you think about it? Which one is more strict?
I don't know, cause I got a anonymous
User
tip
joined your channel.
from
Don't say his name, is okay.
Yeah, an anonymous
What's
tip from somebody for your MCU SOP. I skimmed through it, and it's pretty similar to PA's. I'm not sure how your guys' trainings go. I know Vader usually goes a lot in depth with medical for trainings.
No, we go with in depth of mostly we do communicate with the FD more. Okay, so
Yeah,
mostly
I'm not really sure if we go over that much at all, because I noticed that in your SOP you have a lot of like communication ways down at the bottom of your SOP.
Yeah, because we actually did the joint. No, I don't think. Yeah, we will do it actually soon. I'm sorry. With FD. Okay.
With the water rescue.
Yep, that's correct. Yeah, because there is some arguments between both sides, and I to Decker, and she stated that we're gonna do joint one, and I told her to arrange it. We're gonna do this one because we need the both sides to be communicating, and mostly the actual job of MCU, okay, is catching criminals. Okay, so anything related
That's
to
mainly PAs as well.
Yeah. So
but
we don't care about
the only thing that ever really goes over with the 911 calls is more FD related situations with people being stranded or something. So realistically, we wouldn't respond, but we do because water rescue apparently just went up today.
Well, actually, when I confirmed with some, let me explain something to you, because this is I talked with Dicker and we had a big conversation about it, not an argument, but we agreed on a lot of stuff. Water rescue are not to interfere with MCU or PA or SOs if they're there, okay? Are not to interfere with them if there's a criminal, okay? They're able to interfere if for two reasons, okay? If the boat was on fire, okay, that's their job, okay? If there is someone who is injured, they will, once we reach the shore, okay, FD or water rescue, whatever was on scene, okay, gonna give him simple medical checkups, okay, and you know apply as much as he can. Then we have the talk with him. Then they take him to hospital, okay. But more than that, they won't be able to interfere with MCU and the PA because anything that's related, criminal related in the water, I explained to Decker that it's not the FD scene of command. Okay, it's a PA or MCU. And I stated PA and MCU and SO, like any department wise. If any water department in LAOs, it's their job to handle the criminals. Okay, it's not FDs. So, and she agreed. And I agreed that actually, once we come to shore, they should have the medical attention first. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so like PA, we only do the necessary amount of medical to get them to shore so that medical can take over. So we won't do anything unless it's totally required to make him survive.
Yep. Yeah, like CPR and stuff. Like the basics of medical attention. Yeah, that's correct. But mostly when I go in my trainings, the first thing I focus on is realistic handling the boat. Okay, realistically handling the boat, and I go into communication because in SP we work it out as a team. You know, because in a boat it's supposed to be like in the medium boat you have to have at least 2 people, medium, and the small boat you can make 1 to 2. Okay, in the large boat you have to be 3 to 4. So basically you need communication.
With PA, our dinghy, the small boat, is a 1. Our fucking Ned boat is also 1 because that's our patrol boat. We don't have a large boat, but our the med boat we usually patrol as like 1, but fits up to like 4. So it honestly sort of depends on how many PAs are active. I haven't had more than 3 at a time, which is me.
Yeah, but I usually have a 1019 with me on the big boat just because it's so big.
I'm not sure how you guys do it in MCU, but in PA you can have a 1019 as long as they're PD and they wear their life vest. They don't need to be PA; they just need to be PA and listen.
Yeah, same thing as well. We can have penalty with the SSP, but they have the life vest. So as well, I want to add some. So basically, adding to the team thing. So actually, it made MCU more active. So basically, a lot of people right now, because we have like around 15 people in MCU, and some people get in and they want to go into us. Okay, so they talk to other people and tell them, let's go into MCU. So I went. Kids you not, I went one time as supervisor. Okay, that was fairly recent, about like 2 days ago, and I found around 6 people active as an MC at once. That never happened before. I stated the rules of each vehicle has a specific number to run. Okay, because everyone is gonna go and just go and like don't have 1019. And realistically speaking, you have to have a 1019. Why? Because if and in game as well, like in game and realistic. So in game, if you left the boat, okay, it's gonna swerve. Okay, in real life, there has to be someone handling the boat as well. Okay, especially because some places you cannot just anchor, especially if you're next to another vehicle or vessel.
Oh, I just got a response from Green.
What did he say?
Oh, what's up, Green?
Good
We're sort of just discussing a couple things regarding, but alright, perfect. We got the response from Green. Green's all for it. By the way, Green, I took the responsibility and talked to him, just letting you know, so.
Yeah, we already talked about this, didn't we? We had a meeting about this, didn't we?
No. Yeah.
I could have sworn.
Anyways, Green, what we were talking was if, so Green's for it, I'm for it, Vader's for it, James is for it. I think everyone's for it. The problem is that we need to get together with High Command. So Green, that's what I was gonna leave you up to get in contact with Duguay or Dillinger. They shouldn't care. Also, Green, I don't know if you knew this, but we're allowed to use the tack boat with the zip ties.
Didn't they literally just tell us we couldn't?
Oh,
I know Dillinger said we allowed to only when we're doing boat patrol.
Even after 4 announcements from Oblivious saying no one can use it other than High Command and SWAT, Dillinger said we could. So we can now use the tack boat, but...
Oh, we too! Apparently, we could... Okay.
But, I talked to Dillinger, I've already said it's only on boat patrol. Only for boat. And I'm taking the liberal responsibility for it. It's only me, you, and fucking Vader for now.
That's fine.
Until we decide what to put it, because I'm gonna leave it as that, unless we can put it at like S2s, but that's about it. Otherwise, it's not gonna be touched other than that. But, anyways, I need you, Green. That's your I need you to get in contact with either Dillinger, Duguay. They should be all for it because they give us perms to use the tac boat. I don't know why they wouldn't be allow us to go fucking 1019 with MCU, but I need you to DM one of them, see what their thoughts are on it, and then if they're for it, then James is gonna have to talk to Bernard. And then if we're all for that, then we all need to get together as both the departments all together, and then we'll sort of, I guess, put inputs. And then if we decide to let it all go through, we're gonna, cause someone anonymous gave me a tip to MCU's SOP, so I now have that, and I took a nice read through it. And the SOPs are slightly different. They're a little bit different, but not by much. So if we decide to do it, we'll have to obviously compromise on a couple rules because we're slightly different with SOPs. So we'll have to compromise, but
yeah, that's
I
fine.
want to say something because this is that's the main reason that I want to get this meeting between the both subdivision to go on. MCU is very strict, extremely strict, like extremely. Okay, so I'll tell you something. 3 weeks ago we used to have 30 in the subdivision. Now we have 15. Okay, so we're extremely strict with our rules. Okay, because Niku is very strict as well because he's the one responsible for this subdivision. Okay, there was no previous subdivision for SSP in water, and once we approached him with the idea, he agreed, but he was responsible for it. So once he like if he saw something out of the ordinary or anyone reported anything to him, he stated to me that literally he's gonna shut down the whole business. Okay, I know he won't, but I stick by his words.
the thing with PA is that the only thing we're really strict about is professionalism, and that's one thing that we've mounted into our SOP in about everyone's head whenever they go through training is professionalism is #1. And pretty much to make sure you're following your SOP, but otherwise we're not really too strict on.
Yeah. So basically, I'm not strict on anything other than SOPs. So if you not following SOPs more than 2 times, you're out of the subdivision right away. I will tell you why, and simple. That's why. Because I give my, and to be honest, the 15 people are in MCU at the moment. Okay, they're perfect. Okay, they're very strict and they're following the rules because I motivate them as well. I can give people who cannot drive the medium or the large boat. Sometimes I motivate to drive it. I can give them vehicles that are for lieutenants, like for example Durango, for example. I can give them this, and I can make them fly with me, for example, something like this. So yeah. By the way, MCU is getting a helicopter soon. I think you have a helicopter.
We don't have a helicopter, but apparently we we might actually eventually be able to use helis as PA, but that's for like water rescue and also being able just to shoot the fuck out of someone while we're in a helicopter if they're out in the water. Anyways, that's still up to iCommand, and I'm pretty sure we're still working on that, but I don't really think we've discussed it in a while. But
You don't have in your command air support team?
We have Air 1, but you just got to be Lieutenant and Air 1 certified, which, Green, you're not even certified.
I am.
Oh, okay. I thought you weren't. Anyways.
I literally flown with you so many times. Never mind. That's
I don't think you've ever flown.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways, James, me, Vader, and Green are gonna have a little conversation, but I will let you know. I'm gonna have Green get in contact with our high command. And then I also need you to get in contact with your high command at the exact same time. And then hopefully by tonight or within tomorrow, we'll have an answer if we will or won't be able to. And then if we will, we'll go from there.
Okay.
Alright, I appreciate it, James.
No problem.
I will talk to you later tonight or tomorrow.
Okay, no problem.
Alright, thank you guys.
See you guys. Disconnect.
Thank you.
Yep, I'm gonna disconnect Sky and James. I love you
What?
guys too.
Oh no, I thought I was gonna do some stings with you, but
I actually I'll drag you to the other. I'll drag you to waiting, Sky. I'll drag you back up.
alright.
All right. So
Yeah, that was literally the same conversation that me and James had last time. Apparently, he has no recollection of it, but that's why we have it in our S1019s with MCU.
well, I will say, I'm not gonna lie. Me, Landon, and Sky, as the
Mhm.
MCU with me today, I'm not even gonna lie. We went 1019 as active, out in the water for a little bit to sort of test. And there's really no difference at all within the sub-departments. They're just different departments and slightly different SO.
Yeah, there were really no different.
And then
That's
I
fine.
want to go over what I changed earlier. Give me two.
That's fine. Go ahead. Take as long as you.
How have you been doing, sir?
I've been good. I've been very, very, very busy with
I
work.
could tell. Well, as long as it's going good, I guess there's no issue.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are taking the initiative. It's good to see you guys doing all.
Thank you, sir. Well, this was all Boyette's work.
Yeah.
I mean, he's kind of the best person for this job, honestly. Because most of the time I'm too scared to ask permission. But he's the best person for this. He's not scared to ask permission for anything.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am back. I apologize.
All good.
Oh, you're good.
All right. So, I said something in PA chat, but apparently I can't at PA for some stupid reason. I don't know why. But if you look at Port Authority chat, I have edited the SOP slightly. So if you go take a look at the, and I was hoping Greeny wouldn't care because I was mainly being more specific with the speeds on the boats.
That's fine.
So if you real quick go take a look at the SOP, it says that's the check-in and out sheet. This is the all right. So
Vader, oh, hold on. Sorry, Vader. Do you have access to the check-in and out?
Yep, he does.
Yes, so
He does.
Boyette gave me
I
access last night, I think.
Yep.
Okay, I wasn't sure because I remember you sending a request, but I don't know why it didn't.
Oh shit, I got a response. This is my boy, I'm pretty sure, last night. I will look at that in a little bit. Alright. Anyways, also, Green, I took me, you, and Vader off of the check-in and out. None of us are just gonna fill it out anymore, so it's a less pain for me when I clock hours.
That's fine.
But if you go to the SOP and go down to the expectations, so with the max speeds with the dinghy, we all decided 65, and instead 65 miles per hour on low waves, so barely any waves to no waves. We have 50 miles per hour on medium waves, so when they're sort of high up, you know. And then we have the large waves, like the biggest fuck hurricane waves. Those are about 30 miles an hour. And I was mainly taking this off MCU's version, but I sort of slightly changed the speeds a little bit to make it more realistic.
Yeah.
And then the med boat, we have normal. Me and Vader last night decided to change it from 40 to 50 because it's so hard to get to scenes on time. So
yeah, you can bump it out if you want to. You guys can test it out. Tell me what speed you want, and then we'll throw.
We
The
decided
big
50
boat is
miles an hour.
actually good at 60 miles an hour, and it can't really go that much faster than 60. But when you're transporting someone that's hurt or something, obviously you'll go like 10, 20. Or just as fast as you
Yeah.
can to make sure the person doesn't get hurt.
And none of these are regarding laws. I'm going off of realism here. Realistically, that boat wouldn't go over about 50. And on the waves, definitely. I mean, that's yeah. So 50 normally on no waves, 35 on medium waves, and about 20 on really high as fuck waves. And then I left the port area speed at about 20. So it doesn't really matter what fucking if there's waves or not. And that's sort of what I took when I was with. I literally changed this earlier when I was riding with Sky and Landon because they were talking about how they have everything set up. I was like, what the fuck? We don't have anything regarding that. So I decided, might as well fucking put it in there.
User joined your channel.
And then I took the liberation to DM James. And apparently you guys had a talk. I was never aware of this.
Yeah, we had when we first began. We had an entire meeting set out, and we talked about literally everything he did. Only he never did anything with it.
All right. Let's hope
Which
that doesn't happen
annoys.
again, because I put a lot of time into that DM. It was like a 110 word fucking paragraph.
Yeah, I'm glad you did it though. I'm glad you did it.
Alright. And another thing, I want to go over, because I know because Dillinger granted us access to the tack boat. Praise the Lord. And it makes a lot more sense.
Tack boat?
Yeah, the zip ties and the...
Oh yeah, the belt. I thought you said boat. I was like, what? Did we get a new?
No.
Imagine.
Also, okay, Green. 2 things, please. I need you to get in contact with Duguay and Dillinger. 1, regarding the cross department 1019. 2.
I already talked to him about it.
Oh.
I'm waiting for a response.
Okay. 2, Air 1.
I already talked to him about it.
In response.
Still waiting.
When did you
We're
send
still
that?
waiting for the water rescue truck too.
Okay. When did you send the DM about cross department? Did you just now send that?
This is the second time I've sent it. Because last time he didn't get back to me and Duguay didn't answer me. So I'm gonna send it again and see what he said.
Okay, and then
because for some reason I get it ignored by a lot of.
I do as well. Don't worry about it. The only person that ever responds is Fanta.
I think I need to start talking to Fanta more because he's the one who's actually going to start getting me things.
Well, Fanta doesn't really have a say. He's the HR. He's the one I always go to if I ever have a problem with someone. But I think. So I mainly just wanted to go over everything with you guys so you guys know what the situation is. Green. I had a sort of feeling that you were going to be upset with me for talking to James, but I'm glad you were all fine with it.
No, dude, if you want to talk to other departments, that's completely... Just next time, tell me you're going to do it, and I'll come with you, and we can talk about it.
Well, that's why I had to wait like 2 hours for a response anyways, so...
Yeah, he doesn't really respond.
He was idle or something. Anyways.
Yeah.
We need to decide outfits. Green, can you get in game for 10 minutes? Me and
I can't get in game, but I'll be in later.
Alright. So we need to make a new, because we have dive uniforms made. Me and Vader came up with.
Yeah, he sent me the stuff.
Vader originally had a dive uniform, but I've slightly adjusted so it fits even better.
Okay.
And I need you to see it because it's so fucking perfect for everything.
Just send me a picture of it. I
have 4 different outfits.
Okay.
I have 4 different dive outfits. They're all the same, just relatively different depending on the situation. So you have the normal dive outfit with your flippers, with your tank, with your helmet, your mask. My second outfit is my land version, which has like shoes, but they're like water shoes, I guess.
Yeah, it's the ones you usually put on before you put on the slippers.
Yeah. It's the water shoes with everything except the tank, but with the tactical zip tie belt. And then I have another outfit of exactly that, but with the high priority police vest. And only, I guess, pretty much put that on if you have another unit that rolls up in a boat or whatever, and they can give you a vest or whatever, so you don't just immediately just out of nowhere put on a vest. And then I think I have another dive vest. I forgot which one. I have another dive uniform I need to see. Never mind, that's all I have. But I will. Green, when will you be in game tonight?
really, really late. Because I'm not getting home until really, really late.
How late is really late? What time?
What are you, east?
I'm central.
You're central, so it'd be about 12-ish central.
Okay.
Maybe 10. I'm gonna try to get home as soon as I can.
It may be about 4 in the morning, maybe 9. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, just DM me and let me know. But real quick before we go, what are we deciding with the tac boat? What rank are we putting it? Because Dillinger said it's up to us to decide what rank it was, so...
We'll throw it in as S1. Actually, no.
I was thinking S2
Scratch
personally.
that. Yeah, keep it S2.
Okay, and then we also, because we don't have a dive uniform, we don't have it under the uniforms yet, because it's still, I guess, in the works, but Vader, he already talked to you, he sort of made the fucking roster look all neat and shit, and we have people that are able to get dive certified at S3, I think it is. And that Xeno dude is now able to get dive certified. I told him to get in contact with you, Vader. So if he hasn't got in contact with you, just DM him, ask him if you want to dive certification, cert him, or if we want to green, or if you want to wait until we get everything made first.
Let's get everything set up first.
Set up first, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not go jump into it. If you guys want to, you can do a mock training just to see what you guys would want to put in, like a training manual, and then all together we can write one out.
Alright. Me and Vader will just, I guess, adjust the PA training guidelines for another dive version.
Let's not throw in dives into the actual SOP. We're gonna have
not the SOP. I want to make. So what do you guys think of the idea of making a completely new SOP for PA, but it's the dive version only?
I don't know, I think that's a lot of work.
That is a lot of work.
And
so
people don't like reading documents.
Okay,
yeah, we're just gonna make it a training.
So,
would you mind if we do like a separate training for counter piracy?
Yes, that is completely
because,
okay.
like the training we currently do, there's a lot of driving and talking, and like it's not really fun.
Yeah,
it's more of an orientation.
Yeah.
And then.
But I've been talking to what's his name?
Is it either 02 or 03?
It's 01, because he was gonna help us out with what's it called? He was gonna help us out with counter piracy because he used to do that.
Oh, that'll be so sick.
We'll get in contact with him, but for the meantime, we need to. So, are we gonna okay? So what we'll do, because I want somewhere in the SOP stating dive shit, because if someone ever needs a refresher or something, and we don't have something made, it's gonna reflect on us. So we need to either make a new SOP for dive or just add it into our other SOP and just header it as dive and then just go over everything. And then we can adjust our PA training guidelines that Vader made for dive.
Yeah, there's just a few rules with diving, like you'd want one person on the boat. Like you just mentioned things like that, honestly.
Yeah.
And in the training, you'd obviously show them exactly what to do and stuff.
So pretty much what it would be is like pretty much everything in the SOP would be stated in training. But you obviously want to have it in the SOP in case they try and pull the card. Oh, it's not in the SOP, it's not. Nah, fuck that. We need everything in the SOP, make sure everything is stated and whatnot, and then...
Yeah, we just shouldn't make it too long so we don't have to describe everything, just the basic rules and know-how.
Just the rules, rules, guidelines. Alright. And then are we also, Green, do you like the idea of if someone's like... If someone doesn't dive properly, or they just can't seem to do it right, or they're just not doing it, are we gonna be able to like take away their dive certification and have them do a retraining?
Yeah.
Because personally, I love that idea.
Yeah, that's a completely fine idea.
And then also Vader.
You guys can do that for counter piracy too.
10-4.
And any boat-related things. So if you feel like somebody's not fit for something, just take it away and have them retrain in that.
So that's what I was gonna say, is once we start getting more people available to be able to do people's trainings, I need, because you know how in every training, like really no matter how bad or good someone does, they're out of it, they just always complete their training, they're done. We need to be a lot more strict, and if they don't do something right after multiple times of being corrected, and they just can't seem to do it right, they would have to go through a retraining. And that's
Yeah,
the same
but we
for
have to make
normal.
it more of an active training rather than a stationary training.
Yep.
I'll figure something out, I'll propose it, and then we
Yeah,
can change it or whatever.
We'll figure that out, Vader. I'm not sure if you're available now, but if you want to figure out what we're gonna do for dive, I'm down.
I just want to finish something real quick. Alpha wants to talk to me, so he's probably gonna speak his mind, so I'm gonna let him do that, and then I guess after that we can chat.
Yep, Green, just aware, I'm going to edit the SOP slightly for dive. I'm also going to add a new column under the sub-department roster for PA called dive cert. And you're just gonna either put yes or no for someone.
That's fine.
Like we do for Air 1 in normal PD.
There is an option in the drop down that says dive certified, or you can do another column, because if they go to a higher rank, obviously we won't know.
I'll just do another column.
This makes sense.
And then Green, I don't have access. Can you real quick put
access to what?
The uniform roster. Can you
can I give you perms to that?
I doubt it.
I don't know if you would get in trouble or not. Actually, wait, I think I might actually have access to that. Hold on.
Yeah, you might.
I think you did. You were saying you did.
We do. I changed something in it the other day.
Yeah, wait, hold on.
I literally just centered a word no that was like all the way on the edge.
I think I'm okay. I have it. Okay, yep, I can edit it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. So what we'll do. All right, no leg holsters. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do no leg holsters / tack belt unless S2. Does that seem you guys okay with that? And then we'll put no leg holster whatsoever. Okay. Alright. You guys okay with this, or?
Yeah, I'm talking to Dillinger. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Would you guys mind if I go real quick?
Yeah, Vader, you're good. We'll discuss after. You're good.
Okay, I'm just gonna finish that conversation with them. All good, so I can move on with my day.
Just join LSPD waiting when you're ready and DM me when you're in there, and I can drag you up. Me and Vader
Alright,
just gonna discuss a couple of things.
Will do.
Okay.
Alright.
I just talked to Dillinger.
Okay.
So he is the 1019 as long as there's no issues within both departments.
You just cut out. What'd you say?
Okay, I kinda know what he said. Ugh, I really don't feel like doing this, but anyway. Alright. I'm sorry, stream. But obviously it's something I gotta do. I really need to finish this right now. So I'm gonna call and then we'll see. I just don't have notifications on, so I can't really see anything else. Hi, can you hear me? Mic test. Mic test, me or you? Cause if it's you, just restart Discord. Happens quite often, you'd be surprised.
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
my
okay,
connection-
go ahead.
Mickey. Yo, Charlie, first off, I'd like to clear something. I'm not the one who wanted you demoted in the first place. You're acting like I'm the one who wanted this. It was a vote. People asked to put it to a vote. I'm not even the one who suggested your demotion, and you're lying about me now.
May I say something real quick?
Yes. Always, man.
Okay, please, if you don't mind, just define it for me, because I didn't call out anyone for suggesting the vote, nor did I call out anyone for wanting it specifically. If you look at the first part of the actual message, it says that you four, which were in the chat, aren't everyone. So it is unfair to expect just 4 people to be regarded as everyone and having a say over the entire vote of a high command. Because even realistically, not even regarding the situation at hand, even realistically, you won't find 4 random people in a mafia voting to like disregard or whatever a mafia gang member
It's
or a
almost half the
leader.
gang. It was almost half the gang. It was 10 people in the chat.
Alright, if you can, just send me the message if you don't
Dude, you're
mind.
very laggy.
Yeah, my
like-
computer is a bit slow, just bear with me.
Alright.
Okay, continue.
So, one, I'm not the one who suggested your demotion. It was put up to a vote by 10 people, not 4. Half the gang. Almost 11. 10 to 11, I think. So it wasn't just 4 people. Secondly, the whole I didn't talk to Chills thing is actually false because I tried to call him in because I thought he might want to hear about this. He just said he was in an SRU meeting and that he'd be there in 5 minutes and he never joined. But I did alert him to it. The whole thing of I never made suggestions pissed me off quite a bit.
I never said that.
There was quite a few things that just pissed me off quite a bit.
All good, no, I understand. Continue.
And you kind of confirmed my okay, so here's the thing. You confirmed yourself that you think the gang is completely yours and I am not the owner in any regard, correct?
Right, so that is an issue we'll discuss after you've made all your points, because I do not agree with how you handled things, and you might not agree with how I handled things. So I took it into my own hands to take control because things got out of hand, which obviously is not supposed to be happening.
The way I handled things wasn't up to me, it was up to the people who voted. I asked them. Even Delta was there. He can admit to this.
Yes, sir. I'm not
Everybody
talking
was
about that. I'm
present.
talking about every single thing. Right, but continue.
My point being is that one, I don't like the drama. It's gonna definitely kill this.
Yeah, me neither. I don't like it at all. It's so stupid. I don't even know why it had to come to this.
I really do like you as a friend, but now I
Bullshit.
just feel kind of betrayed because it seems like you're lying about me and you're trying to pit this against me.
Okay.
I was gonna
please
back up to
refer
Charlie
me
the next
to,
2 days, just so
please
that the
refer
people
me
who
to
voted
the
you could
message.
chill out and calm
exactly
down.
what
You're
I'm
laggy
trying
still.
to
I
say.
can't even understand you. You're like a robot.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear.
Okay. Alright, so all of your accusations, I'm not attacking you in any way, I'm just calling a spade a spade. Your accusations...
You're still very laggy again. It
hold
stops
up.
being laggy for a second, then it starts being laggy.
Alright, stream, I'm going to quit FiveM. Give me 2 seconds.
You're like, okay, maybe we should connect in a server because I think our hand-to-hand connection is very bad.
Okay, am I better now?
Sorta, but still a little bit robotic.
Let's just
now?
retry the call, maybe.
Oh no, I can't hear you at all. Jeez.
Disconnected.
Hold up. Okay, let's hope it's not my headset. Testing. Mic test. Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Testing.
You're still very robotic. I don't know what it is, but I think we might need to do like a server connect. Because no matter what's happening, it's just like Okay, try talking now.
Yeah, it should have been on your end because I had a 3 millisecond
The
connection.
connection's a lot better.
Yeah, my connection was actually 3 milliseconds. It's actually a lot lower here. Yeah, it's 253. So it must have been on your end, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, like I was trying to say is, or ask rather, is all of your accusations, I'd just like you to quote me where I was lying, you know?
You said I
'Cause
never made any suggestions.
when was that, sir?
You literally said that you made a suggestions box for us to put suggestions and that I never made any suggestions. Delta was there, Sierra was there, I believe some others were there as well.
Alright, so exactly what you just said, I made a suggestions box and you never put it in there, that is what I said. You actually,
said I
in
never made
game
any
once, you told me that you are glad that we removed your suggestion for the Patriot because you just realized it's actually bad at driving. Right, you did make a lot of
Yeah, that was
suggestions,
like
I'm
that
not
was
lying
I did.
that you did, and a lot of the suggestions that you did make is actually in the gang itself. Alright, so I never told you that you've never ever made any suggestions in any regard. I just said that you never made suggestions in that suggestion box. I know Delta was there, I know someone else was there. There are plenty of people that can confirm my truths and can confirm your truths. Alright, if it ever has to come to that, we can ask them sincerely to come and explain their truths because it might be different than ours. And it probably will be different than ours because the truth is in the eye of the beholder. Everyone has their own truths. Like I said, this should never have gotten to this. One thing that irritated me a lot is the fact that you kept trying to get things into the gang that we already agreed upon not coming in. I don't know how else to phrase that. Like, especially the motorcycle gear, we said we'll talk about it, we'll think about it, but it isn't an outfit and we didn't agree upon it.
I wasn't using it on duty though, ever.
Right, but you kinda did. And I do have video proof of it, and any sane, decent person
How did I use it
can
on
confirm
duty,
that
Can you give
you
me
were
an
on
example
duty.
of how I used it on duty?
Right, so if you are participating with Volkov Mafia members in their Mafia outfits while in the Volkov Mafia voice chat, you are on duty as a Volkov Mafia member. Point.
I wasn't participating with Volkov Mafia members.
Good day,
And while we were in
Graham.
the chat,
Right,
we were not
I don't know if Alpha would mind you staying. I don't mind. If you'd like
I
to
don't mind it.
stay, go for it.
I can hear you
We
saying my computer is
just...
cold.
Okay,
Want
I
to
don't
just-
mind at all. If he wants to stay, it's good, but let's try and sort this out right away. Did he restart his PC? Hello? Okay. Right. And what I wanted to say about how I don't think you treated everything well is especially whenever we do something, you'd always try and get an outfit approved or a new vehicle approved or a new weapon approved. And honestly, sometimes it's not realistic and sometimes it is actually realistic, especially the SMG. Like the motorcycle outfit does not make sense. That is why I didn't agree to it the first time, and that's why I said I'll think about it. I mean, it is all of our gang, but someone needs to enforce the rules to make sure that the gang actually lasts. And through my eyes, it does not look like you want to be professional, and it didn't look like you wanted to take it seriously and take the gang far. It seemed to me like you were only thinking of the present and the very near future, whereas I am thinking of the far future in 1 month or 2 months, where we'll have more members or new members or more active members or a bigger, more known presence in the server itself. And I don't know if you remember, but people are watching us because we are still in the probationary phase of the gang. So we are not 100% whitelisted yet. We are like on a tipping scale 50-50. So this that's happening right now might tip the scale against our favor, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do, which is why I wanted to get it handled. The only issue, though, is that okay. The issue that I'm having here is
another
that
thing. I'm just going to say this thing real quick. Okay, you are throwing a bunch of accusations towards me, none of which you can actually back up. And
Yes, I
I agree with your position and your point of view because everyone sees it differently. Okay, so if you can prove to me all the things that you said I did, 100% I'll apologize for it because it shouldn't be that way. But
Dude,
I
the
do
whole
state
reason
my
of
truths.
this was you going into a chat and straight up yelling at everyone and not giving anyone a chance to speak. And when everybody tried or anybody tried to defend themselves or anything, even the ones that weren't wearing anything remotely Volkov, you yelled at them for trying to talk over you and that you said you were done with it and then you left. That's very unprofessional. That's why everybody was angry. That's what
Okay.
caused this whole scenario, was you
I
flipping out on everybody.
could explain to you what happened. You see, so Sierra tried to explain why you guys were GTA driving on the motorbike together. You actually interrupted him and started saying, but you were just having fun, PCD was active and peacetime was on. Okay? So you lied to my face because peacetime wasn't enabled, PCD wasn't on, it was on hold. So firstly, you lied straight
PCD
to
on
my
hold
face.
PCD is on.
And you interrupted Sierra. Delta tried to interrupt me when I was speaking, so I told him, please, I'm saying what I'm saying, so please don't speak. Delta actually made the suggestion of speaking the day afterwards because everyone is tired and it's getting late. So everyone agreed to it and we left.
My counterpoint to that is that
Go for it.
Sorry. My counterpoint to that is that the entire argument, one, started off very stupidly. Two, motocross is not GTA driving. I've asked Roger about it. As long as you're wearing the proper gear and as long as you are doing it within a proper senses and you land in a smooth way, it's not GTA driving. Because even though it is doing jumps, it is motocross. Motorbikes are meant with suspension to handle those kind of jumps, and it's a very real life sport. So motocross is not a GTA driving kind of thing, as long as it's off-road in a secluded area like we were doing. Secondly, none of us acknowledged ourselves as Volkov at the time.
You don't have to acknowledge yourself. If you are dressed like a Volkov Mafia member and you are in the chat, you are a Volkov Mafia member. And I could clearly, as daylight, hear one person asking, okay, so where's the money at? Where's the money stashed? Or where is the money? So, because we did a job right before hiding the money at the warehouse, it is as clear as daylight that you are actually active Volkov Mafia members returning to the warehouse to fetch the money that you've hidden.
I wasn't. If they were, then that's on their own scale, because I never said, I literally told them, If y'all want to go get the money, go get the money. It was one person, I think it was Delta actually, and everybody else was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go off, and like so
The
everybody
point
else
still
wasn't acting
stands
as vocal
that
about it,
you
it was only Delta.
GTA drove. You broke a server rule.
I didn't.
100%.
I didn't break a server rule because I have multiple vouchers saying that motocross isn't GTA driving. Because I've asked admins before I do it. If it was GTA driving, then how have I done it for almost all my time on the server when I'm on my free
Exactly,
time
I
or on
don't
PTD,
understand it.
and I haven't been warned? No, it's because it's not against server rules. Motocross is a real life sport. I do it in real life. I do jumps like that in real life on my fucking motorbike. I do water sports and I do motocross in real life. I know what's possible with motocross. They do too. They've acknowledged that it's not GTA driving because it is realistic. It's not like I'm hitting walls and then driving away. I'm hitting smooth
Oh, but you
landings.
actually did hit a wall. Let me just correct you on that one. With a passenger on the back, not even wearing the proper gear. If you want, go and look at my stream, mate. 100% go look at my stream. So, exactly. Let's leave it at that, because this is becoming another discussion which is not even
no, because this is what you do. You shut down conversations after
because
you've
you
made your
keep
point, but you don't want
arguing
others to hear
about it, and you literally
No,
just
we keep
know it
arguing about it
all.
because you put in a counterpoint and then I put in a point against it. That's how arguments work.
Exactly, but you can't ever lose.
Until
That's the
one party
issue.
is proved wrong.
You
But
never
the thing
admit to
is
being
I
wrong.
did GTA drive. 1, desync is a thing. 2, I never hit a wall. 3, the person on the back of my bike, I didn't even tell him to get on.
Look, why is everyone arguing with GTA driving? It's like nothing, it doesn't mean anything, man. It's over. From far as I'm aware, Alpha was the leader. That's what I heard, and that's what I was told. That Alpha was the leader.
Yeah,
I was the one
exactly.
who originally created this gang, and,
Right, so
one of my other points that's pissed me off is that Charlie is
Right
claiming that
there.
he owns the entire
Right
gang
there.
and that
Right
I have
there.
no stake.
Right there. You claim the gang, you claim that you've started everything, you claim all this big talk, you have never lifted a single finger towards the gang.
That's not fucking true. Who's the one who organized everybody
I
together?
have,
Who's the one who recruited half of our? Whoa. Who's the one who organized everything? Who's the one who put together half of our first recruits? Who's the one who organized all of our first jobs? Who's the one who organized every all the rank positions? Who's the one who organized the name system? Can you mind telling me that? Would you mind telling me that? Because if I did nothing, then I guess it must have been a ghost.
Okay, so I have streams to refer back to if you want to discuss this very in depth. Delta was the one that did the most of the recruiting. He recruited 80% of the people, no lie. Please don't take credit for his work. Secondly,
I'm not taking credit for his work. Don't act like I am. I recruited
the first
all the
jobs
people
was not
I
even
even
active
recruited
bulk of
you
Mafia.
when you were fucking dude. Before we were even whitelisted, I'm the one who fucking got you into this group. Okay? You can't say I didn't recruit our first members because everybody in the first 10 members, first 8 to 10 members, was me. I'm the one who organized all that. You can't say I didn't do shit because I did do shit. I've been here since day one, since before you were even here. You're the one who applied for the whitelist when I said don't. You're the one who took this over from me and is trying to, and that's why I'm trying to get Smalley to pass me over the whitelist, which he's agreed with.
Right, so firstly, let me stop you again. Your words were multiple times that you are glad I got as whitelisted because you would have never been able to do that. Another point that I want to make is you asked me in the beginning that I should have it whitelisted because I am the only whitelisted member in the gang. I was there from day one, and
regardless of what you've done, Alpha
you have your PA system enabled. Just say that again, please. Graham.
Why if I can't hear a thing anyone's saying, man?
Just hold up. What's up, Boyet? Welcome to the discussion, or argument, whichever you want to call it. Just waiting for Graham, he has to fix his mic.
I can't
shit internet, man. I don't know what's happening.
So Vader, if you want to take a look at the fucking SOP, the vehicle roster, and then the normal roster.
I'll have a look at it right now.
And by the way, Vader, to correct your words, I said I'm glad you applied for a whitelist, but that's not what I had in mind. At the time, yes, I was glad that you applied for a whitelist. Was I happy that it was you? No, I was already signing up to be a police. I was already on my way to trying to do PO work.
Alright, like you did with the so-called weapons sale request form. And like you did when you told me to give you admin permissions in the Discord because you are quote-unquote good with Discord channels.
I am.
Alright, and you haven't lifted a single finger within the Discord. Either. And I also don't know why you had to attack me saying Charlie removed my perms in the other Discord, as expected. But it was within
Because it
good
was
reason.
expected. I expected you to react that way when you heard about your demotion, which you did. Was I wrong? No. So how am I in the wrong for expecting something that you did? You literally proved my point. Explain to me how I am in the wrong for expecting something of you when you did
I
in
never
fact do
said
that.
you're in the wrong.
Why were everyone's roles removed? I'm sort of confused.
In the other Discord, okay, so like the thing is we can't have it, right? And I told everyone to not use it as Mafia members. It was quite useful to get everyone together, and I just removed the roles because obviously we shouldn't be using it anymore, and we don't. Well,
I
I
already
don't.
left.
I saw. But yeah, so Alpha, if you can, rather delete the other Discord. Excuse me? Like, there's no issue with having your own Discord and stuff, but if it says Volkov Discord...
Volkov off duty, as long as it's out of RP, then it's allowed. It's just a private Discord for our members, but it's not what we use ICLY or to do announcements, so... Am I going to do announcements out of RP in there for not the server? Yes. Am I going to use it for the server? No. Is the purpose of it for Volkov members? Yes. Is it going to be used ICLY?
Technically, that would be considered 4.1 if that's what you're going for then. So technically, you couldn't have it because that would be considered 4.1 because you've invited multiple people to a completely different server that's not regarding roleplay whatsoever, which is under the rules, which I'm pretty sure is a perm ban. So you might want to look into that.
That's not poaching because they're members and they're friends online. How are you going to say I'm poaching members when I'm
I didn't
adding
say
in
you
friends
were.
online?
I didn't say you.
That's
I said
what 4.1 is.
if you read 4.1 and from any staff member, that's what it's gonna look like. But I honestly couldn't care anymore because I'm leaving. So you do you, honestly.
Well, I'm sad to see you go, Boyette. There's a lot of drama, so I don't blame you.
Oh, it's not because of the drama whatsoever. I would have stayed in here. I just have CID, and CID is gonna cock block me from doing shit. So.
Gotcha. Well, man, you have a good one.
I'm gonna chill here for a little bit until I get my permission removed.
I think my wife back.
So, if everybody would just mind quieting down. Vader, my point is, you say I haven't lifted a finger, when in fact I have lifted a finger. Every time I make a point, you try to do a counterpoint, and then you shut down the conversation by saying, okay, case closed on that, and then you don't let me comment any further on that. That's your own way of shutting down a conversation, your own way of just basically proving your point, is not proving your point, but just shutting down the conversation before I can say anything. That's what pisses me off. That's what's pissing off other members, and I think other people can vouch for that.
I mean, I just think there's too much beef happening for this gang. Like, I at one point earlier was just about to leave because it's too much beef, man. I don't want to come here and see everyone beefing. Like,
oh yeah, nah, man. I totally understand.
I understand where Alpha's coming from, and I always thought Alpha was the leader. Personally, I thought he was the leader, and Vader was.
I am the leader, and I'm talking
Exactly,
to Smalley
and
about
that is the
whitelist.
misconception that he construes.
That's not
He
a
construes to have
misconception.
done
I'm the one who
everything.
fucking made this entire gang. You came in and tried to take it over. I don't want to hear this shit again because you're already going to say this 3 times, and I don't know how many times I have to prove this point. Other people acknowledge me as a leader because guess what? I'm the one who fucking organized this. The Volkov Mafia was my creation. It was my creation. I'm the one who organized everybody in the beginning.
Hey, hold on. All right.
You applied for the whitelist without my know-how, then told me the next day.
Listen. This is for everybody with the entire gang. All right. that this is honestly pissing me the fuck off. All because Vader saw you fucking GTA driving. You're bringing this into a whole fucking situation that it
That's not at
shouldn't
all
be
what
at.
this is
Hey,
about.
hey. Let me finish. It was originally from the confronting. I've talked to. Okay. Listen, when Vader originally confronted you about it, this is nah. You all, I guess, the whole gang, which was like 4 people, decided to demote Vader from high command, which is necessarily not how it would go. It would go with a whole gang discussion and a gang vote, not between you and 3 other people. Vader was the one who got the server whitelisted. He's the one who got the gang whitelisted. He did a lot of work, and you are now stating that you've done everything. You've done everything for the
did
server.
not say that.
That's not what he's saying at all. That is not what he's saying at all.
I did not say that at all. You're putting words into my mouth now.
I think at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much good stuff Vader's done, that he might have done good stuff, might have got the whitelist, but at the end of the day, if Alpha didn't want to go ahead and give that permission, then I think...
Jeez. You see, I don't appreciate that at all, you know, because you making me look like an asshole for hijacking something that was quote-unquote someone else's thing, but that was never the thing. We had so many discussions about this. We discussed the MO, we discussed everything, we discussed rules, outfits, all that shit. Before I even applied for the whitelisted thing, I said, listen, this is the MO, and if you want to change something, please continue.
And you're gonna say all of that shit, then I need to talk, okay? Because this is what's pissing me off. 1, you never let me talk. 2, you always complain about interruptions, then you interrupt someone mid-sentence. You literally just did that to Jackson. Okay. Listen. I'm not claiming that I did all the work. I acknowledge that you did a lot of the paperwork for the gang. However, I also acknowledge that I told you to not apply for the whitelist on the 2nd day, and then you, without my know-how, in the night, applied for a whitelist. Told me the next day, I said, that's great, but that's not what I wanted or saw for this. I acknowledge that you applied for the whitelist, and I acknowledge that I allowed it to go through, but you did it without my know-how, so I didn't have a choice to not let it go through or let it go through. Because I was going to originally apply for the whitelist, you took it over from me. You can't just fucking say that. That's why Smalley agrees with me. And that's why I'm trying to get the fucking whitelist handed over to me, is because Smalley can agree with me, and he knows from Roger that I was here on day 1 organizing this shit. So when I have people vouching for me, and I have more than half the gang, which by the way, it wasn't 4 people, it was almost 11. When I have more people vouching for me, and I have also even Smalley, the gang manager, agreeing with me, then how am I in the wrong for saying that this is my gang and that you are trying to take it over, when everybody else perceives it as such because of the facts? And you can't say I'm trying to make you look like an asshole. You're making yourself look like an asshole by denying all this. Because this is exactly what you did. That's why
you finished?
That's what the drama started with.
I mean, I
And
think
the only person that wasn't consulted that should have been consulted was Cosgrove, and I actually did message him, but he said that he was busy that night and he couldn't make it to the vote. So that is the only reason Cosgrove wasn't involved. I can send you a screenshot of the chat. Everybody else unanimously agreed that you freaked out way over your bounds and that you should have been demoted. I wanted to reinstate you as Charlie within the next 2 days, just let this all chill out, and then you decided to go behind my back and lie about me and cause more drama within the gang, which has actually killed a lot of our members off, as well as killed our activity completely.
I haven't lied about you at all.
Shush, let me finish. I haven't seen a single person on since then. I haven't seen anybody doing anything since then because there's too much drama within the gang that nobody wants to get involved. Now you can speak.
Okay. Well, I didn't lie about you behind your back. If anything was a lie, it was in front of your face. It was never behind your back, ever. Well, let's get that.
Then why can't I access the channels in the other Discord?
What do you mean?
Why can't I access the channels in the other Discord?
Well, there's nothing going on there. Honestly, I can promise you that. I did what I should have done a long time ago, which is remove the roles and stuff because it can't be affiliated with the gang in any kind of way. So if you really want to, please go to the thing. You can see, I'll even give you back your admin permissions so you can have a look at the logs and you can look at all the chats. I've never said anything behind your back. I've gave you the permissions, go look at it. Right, but you do you, I've done a shit ton of work, and honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and fight over something that's so childish. So, you know what, you can take the gang, you can have it, do with it what you wish, I do not care. Everyone who's staying, I wish you a very good stay. I hope you enjoy everything. Honestly, really do. I'm not gonna stick around listening to this bullshit, people claiming that I did not do what I did, because if people start attacking my integrity, I'm not gonna stand for that at all.
Well, I mean, I think there's a lot of gang, like I myself have a lot of gang experience. I think we can all just kind of work together and...
We can honestly, but like the thing is, like I keep getting attacked on my, but like my integrity keeps being attacked, which I don't appreciate. And if anything, we have so much proof, like discussing things about the gang and stuff like that, and he claims that that isn't true, and that doesn't make me feel nice. It doesn't make me feel respected in any kind of way. So, like you said, there's no respect, but respect is earned, and respect is a two-way street. If no one respects me, I'm not going to respect them back, because obviously I'm just wasting my energy.
I did respect you until you yelled at them for no fucking reason.
Yeah,
I didn't I didn't yell at them. I yelled in general, and it technically can be regarded as yelling, but...
Are you done?
No, I'm not done yet.
Alright, let me move you back.
Right, sorry, someone dragged me. I didn't yell directly at them. I yelled, you could call it yelled by its textbook definition, correct, but I spoke in a very strict or stern voice. Okay, I do get upset when people interrupt me, especially when I'm trying to make a point. As you can confirm, Alpha, even you do get angry, right? I made my points, and it shouldn't have been up for discussion in the first place, so there's no reason to discuss. If I see you breaking a rule, obviously you fucked, because you broke rule.
But I didn't break the rule because motocross is completely legit, and I've already asked about motocross. Motocross, as long as you're wearing a helmet and the proper gear in game, is allowed, as long as you are not hitting jumps that are impossible to land in real life standards. I'm not hitting jumps.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
I'm pretty sure both me and him can vouch for that because we both ride like motorbikes and stuff like that.
I'm glad. I've no issue with it. You continue doing you, but I'm out. I'm not gonna deal with this anymore because, as I said, I have no energy to deal with this. I literally came here to have fun, to act professionally. That was the agreement, and if no one can do that, I'm not gonna stand for it.
I mean, the
So
professionalism.
if anyone wants to say something to me real quick before I go, please do that.
Nice day, Charlie. I wish you the best. I wish we didn't argue like this, and I wish it didn't come to this, but both of our actions are childish. I can acknowledge that I'm being fucking childish by getting angry, but I can't help but get angry with the situation that's happened.
I'm not gonna say anything further. Y'all have a good day. Sub viewers.
Vader.
Yes, sir. Continue.
We need to get all the dive suits situated.
Okay, I can't. Oh, gee, he already did my tags. I'm so glad about that, dude. I don't have time for that, dude. Honestly.
You don't have time for us to do shit for our
No,
department.
no, no. I mean, dealing with that other shit, dude.
Yeah, obviously. Who the fuck? That's why him. That wasn't the main reason, but you know, it's another reason, I guess.
Like, honestly, just how he acts, dude. And then the other day he tells me he doesn't understand
Hey,
why people ask for
do
ages.
remember that you're streaming. Just
I do remember. I do remember. I haven't
But
said
don't get
anything that I'm willing to say in person. Yeah, no, I agree. I knew that I'm streaming and I enjoy that I am. Hi, Captain. I hope you're doing well. Captain Daniel actually found my stream, dude. Anyway, so like I said, it's yeah, I don't have time for that. So like you saw how he is, and it's just impossible to argue with him. Okay, are we gonna go into game for that? Do you want to mute stuff on my stream?
Huh?
Do you want to mute stuff on my stream? Excuse me?
Like, do you want me? Do you want? Are you saying? Do I want you to stop streaming?
Yeah, yeah. For the.
I couldn't care less.
Okay. Right, you want to go into the
All
server?
up to you. Now I'm loading in now. We'll go over to 349 like we usually do.
Okay.
Actually, if you don't mind, if you could, because I don't want, because we're gonna be doing this and none of this is really announced quite yet.
Right, so you want me to mute it?
Yeah, I guess. I don't really care.
Okay, thanks for
I mainly just
subbing,
don't
Captain.
want this to get out that we're doing dive shit already when it's not even.
Yeah,
fully.
I'll end it. Don't worry about it. Sorry, Captain. I'm gonna end my stream. I'll let you know when I
The
stream
main
again.
thing
Promise.
I wanted to go over is the fact that, like, how